Thanks, Christian. And I'm glad, I heard you actually give me a partial credit for Wesley So's career, given that I organized the Millionaire Chess.
I never mentioned you. I never mentioned you.
You didn't mention it, but it didn't matter.
What a jump.
Without my tournament,
man?
it never would have happened.
Did they mention the entire story? They mentioned the entire story.
Which entire story?
Well, that was the exact same month I also transferred federation from the Philippines to the United States. And also that was pretty much the same month I got my green card, and also the time when I decided to go professional.
Right, so that 100,000 that me and my partner Amy Lee tossed your way was quite helpful.
Yeah, thank you very much for that.
Okay, Christian, you didn't give me credit, but there's Wesley.
Yeah,
I'm just taking a little bit. I just want a little bit of credit. That's
probably it was partly your money too, huh? That funded my professional career.
Well, we won't get into that, Wesley, but let's get into the U.S. Championship. And you had of course, that for Millionaire Chess, you had a final round against your former teammate and dorm mate, Ray Robson. You've faced many times since then, and now you face him today. What were your thoughts coming into this round, knowing that there was a three-way tie for first, you were part of that, and a win by any of your co-competitors would force you to have to win?
Oh, I wasn't thinking of the points at all. I was just very fatigued and very tired. I think I've been playing nonstop pretty much the last 3 months because we had this tournament in St. Louis, and also in between those, I had these online tournaments, which are very tough. You play the best players in the world, and then you have to wake up every single day at 7 in the morning for 9-10 days. So I think I've been pretty much playing nonstop, and considering how badly I'm playing the tournament, I just wanted to finish it. I've been blundering left and right the last couple of games, couldn't see the wins and all that. So it's clearly something is wrong, so I need to work harder in my chess. But the good thing is after this tournament, I won't have any over the board. I'm skipping Riga precisely for that reason, the Grand Swiss. I am skipping that because it's a very tough open. So I really need to work hard on my chess, get back into shape, prepare. Also, I wasn't really able to prepare anything for this tournament coming in because, as I said, I was playing online. And so, yeah, it's not the best tournament. Could have gone better, could have gone worse. So I just wanted to play solidly today.
But if Fabi draws,
then he deserves the championship. Oh no! If
then
he
it's
wins,
not over. If he draws,
oh yeah,
it's not
true.
over, and you still have to play tomorrow. There'll be a playoffs.
Yeah.
So you don't get to rest. There's no rest for the weary.
Yeah, that's true. If he draws and Lenier wins, there'll be a four-way tie for first. I don't think Lenderman has a very good chance to win. So yeah, you're right. Then we'll all be back here tomorrow. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna celebrate.
No sleep.
Yeah. Also, the last time I looked at Fabian's position, seems like Black has a very solid position with the bishop pair. Anything can happen, but yeah, if Fabian wins it, he deserves to win. I think yesterday showed amazing fighting spirit. He wasn't playing his best chess. He wasn't playing perfect chess, but he has the will and experience to keep fighting and outplay the lower-rated opponents. Like yesterday, I thought he had a suspicious position a couple of points. I think Alex even had some chances to win at certain points, but Fabi's very experienced fighter, and he never gives up. But yeah, it'll be exciting if he draws. Then we get some very, very exciting playoffs. I'm not exactly sure how it works. It's not very common that there'll be 3 people or more tying for first.
No, it's not. Let me ask you, you said you're skipping Riga, which is an opportunity to qualify for the World Chess Championship. You have thousands and thousands of fans out there who'd love to see you compete in the candidates. What would be your path to the candidates if not Riga?
Yeah, I'm playing in the Grand Prix. I think I'm qualified there. Sam Shanklin also qualifies. I think I qualified by rating. I think other people, also like Fabiano, qualifies there by rating. But Grand Prix will be next February, I believe. It's a series of 3 tournaments. If I remember correctly, you play 2 tournaments, and then they count your whoever is leading after 2 or 3 tournaments gets to candidate spot. So I have to work hard on my chess for that, and that'll be my next major thing. I've fallen for the same trick before. I played in Isle of Man Grand Swiss 2 years ago, But opens are hard because you play all these 2600s and then they play very solidly. They're happy with a draw with both colors pretty much. So it's very difficult. Last time I played for 2 hard weeks, very difficult tournament, and I think I earned $1,500 for for that. So I've been better staying off at home. Also, I mean, there's the 2 candidate spots, but at the same time, there are 120 players. So also, I think at this point, I'm pretty much tired, and going there with no preparation will lead to disaster.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll let you get your rest as you see whether or not Fabi can win his game, and maybe there'll be a playoffs tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Then get some rapid.
And thanks for the credit, the partial credit.
The
anyway.
partial.
We got haters on the panel who never want to give me credit for anything.
I want to ask you how Emily is doing. Or maybe
She's doing well. She's doing well.
Oh, that's great to hear. Yeah, Emily is such a great person. I think Millionaire Chess in 2014 was one of the best tournaments I've ever played. I think I barely made any mistakes in that tournament. So, and that certainly, the money certainly helped convince me that there's a future playing professional chess.
And you know, Christian shouldn't argue because he won money at Millionaire as well.
Oh yeah, what
He
place
won,
did
he
you
won
finish?
the.
I won the under
20.
2550 section
What was
in
it?
2016.
He's never said thank you, Maurice, for organizing that event.
I did.
Never said what thank you.
I shook your hand on the
Okay,
stage. I took
you're
your
right,
money
you're
and I said thank you.
Maurice, we gotta do that again.
Wesley, I do have a question for you because, again, this was such an important game, a key game. Now, just only one moment here. In this position, for me, you played the kind of soft move. I understand your mindset as you played the move F2, F3. I didn't understand why you didn't play knight takes D7. Obviously, he's got to go queen takes D7. You would take on F6, he would take on F6, more or less the same structure that you got in the game. And here's the tempo against the queen. Now, if you're playing to win, right, you know, and things like that, you know, there is a terrible trap in the position like that's a blunder because C6 and you got queen G4. So this certainly flashed through your mind, but you declined to play this way.
Because I think...
Sorry, D takes
knight,
C5.
Yeah, this position has been played like in 10-15 games before.
Already, okay.
Yeah, black plays queen C7 and then...
Queen C7?
Queen C7, pinning. Yeah, but unlike this, after queen 7, I think computer was giving H4 and all zeros.
And all zeros
again. H4 to activate the rook.
I think this is one of the games with the 9 draws.
Yeah, I think Ding Liren played this with black. He had some draws. You also have been played before. But yeah, I didn't analyze. Instead of H4, maybe Queen G4 check.
Okay.
Seems like it wins a pawn. Yeah? King H7, C takes P6. But maybe it's a dangerous pawn to accept.
You're very undeveloped, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, and then Queen D4. But yeah, that's a problem. Computers just give 0-0 these days. So, but still, I'm very disappointed with the fact that I mean, it's hard to get any chances in the tournament, but I got very good chances in my game against Daniel a few rounds ago. So I'm still very disappointed that I think that was my best chance to win the tournament outright. But I think, yeah, I've been blundering left and right in the last few games.
Wesley, if I may get your opinion, there's a dramatic turn of events in the game with Sam and Fabi, as Fabi played queen of 3, feinting at the pawn on B7, and the response by Sam was the move F5, not your more traditional solid move that you would expect. This move, a key move, if we may look at it on Yasser's screen. Your thoughts about such a move and the position that has transpired as a result? F5,
well, that seems
EF6, EF6, and queen F3 has been played.
Yeah, that seems like a typical Sam Shankland move where he's not, he always looks for counterplay. He's not satisfied with passive defending. Like F5, I guess looks okay because you cannot take on B7 as black has C5. I mean, or yeah, maybe bishop B7, rook D4, huh? It's just equal.
Rook D4, Wes?
I think so, yeah, rook D4 looks fine. I don't know. I couldn't see moves very clearly at this time of the day, but I think I think basically with the bishop pair and also very solid dark square control, black is out of.
So what about the way he played the game? He played the game. He took an f6 and then he played queen e3.
Yeah, I think it's the only way to keep the game going because black has to be a bit careful with his weakened light squares on the king side. But I mean, I don't know what black's best move is, but it seems like it's very close to equality.
Okay.
Maybe bishop. Hard to say.
Will you be keeping a close eye on this game, or are you going to go have lunch and relax and wait for the phone call?
Yeah, I'll just relax. I mean, it's out of my hands now. Whatever happens, happens. I think I gave a shot at this tournament, so at this point, I'll just watch the game lightly, but and hope that Sam plays his good chess.
All right. We'll let you go get that relaxation in.
Yeah, but of course, we still wanna work an extra day tomorrow.
Oh, we are so anxious, Wesley.
Yeah,
you have no idea.
You can't dance it. You can't party it.
Nice blazer, by the way. I like the crest. St. Louis Chess Club.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Wesley. Good luck in case of tie breaks.